really unbelievable that you said that both of you, Rajeev said that we want to offer to the world an enlightened citizen, and you also used the word, okay, could you please repeat it?
An enlightened child for the world.
Okay, please talk something about that. Because I think most of the mothers, young females, especially of your age, they don't even imagine such a possibility. As a researcher, I am very convinced about that, and I am really happy and I really appreciate you and about your magic and wonder of conceptualizing that possibility. Will you please talk about that? What do you...
An enlightened child, sir, according to me, in my perspective, what I mean is, he should be able to think, act, relate in a beautiful manner, which I have learned at my 36th year. And that, we don't train him, we don't tell him anything. We know that every second he is copying us. So
that means when you started saying that, I thought you would be training him. So now you say something more than that. That he can easily copy you. That means what?
That means every second he is observing me and Raj.
That means what?
A child always does.
That means your behaviors are of that level.
Yeah, definitely.
That you have to say.
Yeah.
So you don't even think of training him, which is not required, because your expressions, your behaviors, your dialogues, your normal interactions with the child, they are quite sufficient to gradually awaken his enlightened individuality.
To be again very direct with you, so I don't spend a lot of time with my son. I spend quality little time with my son. But my son always observes the way I relate to other people. And he always questions me also. When we are back at home, why did you speak to this person like this? Why did you raise your voice to your mother? And so many questions. And at the same time, there are situations when I go wrong, he says, Amma, I think you're wrong. And I tell him, Rishi, I'm sorry, I was wrong there. So that way, and it's beautiful. Being a mother is actually the greatest, beautiful part of a marriage.
So you already said something significant about quality relationship with a child. What you said reveals that. So more than that, can you sort of define what do you mean by quality relationships of a mother with a child?
Sir, I've never asked my son to be honest. But definitely he has seen me relate to people in that manner. Second, most of the time he has a habit of taking the note and writing. I'm giving few examples. He sees me writing and most of the points. The other day I went somewhere out, and when I came back, he had written in the board, in my calendar, no and a heart-shaped Rishi. He's just in UKG, they don't start teaching him. So I just asked him, what is that? He said, try to find out. And later I understood it is no love for Rishi. So what I did, below that I wrote, Priya love Rishi. So then he came back and said, okay, fine, I've understood. So we didn't talk even, and to that level, see, he started writing. And another example which I give is we watch a lot of movies. So initially he loves to learn the alphabet, the sentences, because he wanted to read the movie names. When he used to ask us, Amma, Peranda, me and Rajeev used to say, learn on your own. Find out on your own. So just to read the movie name, he started mastering the alphabets fast. So these are all, I won't call it techniques, matters by which a child can be competent. Yesterday we were traveling, from Cochin to Coimbatore. Then again I was talking to him. See, in my schedule actually I don't get a time to sit and talk to him. The whole journey I was not chatting, of course it's intelligent dialogues with him, where I was telling him that, by the time you're 18.
Okay. So you mean to say that you should have intelligent dialogue with your child?
Yeah. Okay. They are very sharp. The kids are very sharp.
So, very true. That is identified by researchers and declared by so many mystics and even religious leaders and all kinds of thinkers. But normally parents are absolutely oblivious to that fact, and they interact with the child like anybody can interact, and they look at a child and talk to a child as if only certain things the child can understand. And they communicate with the child from an imaginary concept of a little child. That is true. So you don't have to do that. That's what you said. So do you also say that you can talk to a child about almost any of the higher order things in life?
We talk about everything.
For example, give me one of the so-called higher level concept or reality that you talk to.
He asked to Rajeev about marriage, right?
That you said. Then what? What are the normal topics?
He asked me why should we study.
Okay, that was a significant question.
So I said to be enlightened. Then he asked me what is enlightenment.
Oh, I see.
So he asked me what is enlightenment. So I explained to him whatever we do.
What was your response to the child to that question?
What is enlightenment?
Yes.
I told him that we are all products of nature, and every time there is a process called death in our life, and that is the greatest lesson that we need to master. And during that process, we need to die beautifully. So we need to be prepared for that.